Hello everyone. For our next few topics, we will talk about functional areas. In order to explain functional areas, it is good for us to have a context. So for the context to explain the functional areas, we are going to use a company called fictitious. Fictitious is a manufacturer that produce energy bars. Fictitious has two snack bars. First is the NRGA, which is an advanced energy. Second is the NRGB, which is an energy bar for bodybuilders. It has two sales division, direct and wholesale. The direct sales division, this involves large grocery stores, sporting goods stores, and other large chain stores. For the wholesale, fictitious sells to middlemen who then distribute those bars to small shops, vending machine operators, and also health food stores. For direct sales, fictitious is able to offer volume discounts to encourage large orders which are more efficient to process. But for the wholesale, it charges lower fixed price because the customer orders are already large. Otherwise, the customer will be handled by direct division. So both sales division offers terms of 2010 net 30. What this means is that customers would receive a 2% discount if they pay their invoices within 10 days, and the invoice is due in 30 days. There's a problem with fictitious sales process. Firstly, it has separate information system for three of its functional areas: sales order processing, warehouse management, and also accounting. The sales transaction data is shared with accounting via a periodic file transfers. They use paper printouts to share credit data between accounting and sales. And because of they use printouts, there would be high opportunities for data error because the transactions conducted are manual. This is the fictitious sales process. It starts with sales, warehouse, accounting, and also receiving. For sales, it consists of two activities, which are price quote and sales order. Customers request quotation from fictitious. Once the quotation is agreed, then which means that the customer has agreed to buy fictitious product, then the sales order activity will be initiated. Once a sales order has been initiated, the information is then sent to the warehouse for picking, packing, and also shipping. The customers will be billed. Invoice will be sent to the customers and the customers will make payment. After payment has been made, the product will be delivered to the customer. The sales activities, just like I mentioned, consist of price quote and also sales order. Fictitious current quotation is mostly handwritten. It is a paper-based process. The sales quotes are written up on a three-part form. The first form goes to the customer. The first copy is faxed, then mailed to sales office, and the salesperson keeps the second copy for personal records. Some of the problems for this kind of activity for fictitious is that the salesperson may calculate it wrongly or offer incorrect discounts. Customer may order before copy of quote is faxed. So order first, quote comes later. But when the code comes in, then the customer has to repeat the order information. And because of the documents, the sales quotes documents are handwritten, therefore it might not be legible. Customers want delivery data when placing a sales order. Just like I mentioned that whenever that the customer makes an order with the salesperson, the question that the customer would ask is, when can my products be delivered? So in this case, the salesperson needs to contact with the warehouse supervisor so that the salesperson can get shipping dates based on estimation of inventory and orders outstanding. Currently, the salesperson does not have this information, but it needs it because it needs to estimate when the product can be delivered. So the sales clerk would use shipping date plus shipping method to determine the delivery date. Sales clerk checks credit for existing customers against credit report generated on a weekly basis by accounting. And the report may not reflect most current orders or payments because of its integrated information that Fitter Snacker has at the moment. Sales order is entered in customer order computer program that stores customer order data for sales analysis. It prints out the packing list and shipping labels for warehouse. It produces data file to create invoices to be sent to the customer. And also it provides data file for accounting department for financial, tax, and managerial accounting purposes. Once the order has been made and the warehouse supervisor has been contacted, then the warehouse activities will be engaged. The warehouse activities involves picking the order, packing the products being ordered, and ship the products. For Fitter Snackers customers, because they have small customers and large customers, for the small customers, they buy in display box quantities. For large customers, they buy in case quantities. So a case is a bigger storage which consists of boxes of the energy bars. Sometimes cases are open to fulfill small orders. So they have to open up the case, take out the boxes from the cases to fulfill those small customers' orders. And it's also expensive because it wastes labor and packaging, and it leads to inventory inaccuracy because you're taking out boxes from big cases and it is not being recorded. Inventory levels managed in a PC-based inventory program. It has production records which shows what has been added to the warehouse, the packing list which showing what has been shipped from the warehouse are used to update inventory levels. Monthly physical inventory count to check and correct inventory records. So these are the two activities that the inventory program is doing. So the problem is that when there is insufficient inventory to fill a customer order, the order can be delayed until more bars are produced. Secondly, the available quantity can be shipped on time with the balance sent in a separate shipment when available. And thirdly, the available quantity can be shipped on time with the rest of the order cancelled. So if there is a order but there is not enough inventory to fulfill the orders, these are the three options that Fitter Snacker can make. Whether they delay the shipping of the product until they have enough inventory, or they ship some later, some now and some later, or they fulfill the shipping date, okay, but based on whatever that they have, but the rest of the order is cancelled. But the thing is, after an order is cancelled, therefore the invoice also that is being sent to the customer needs to be changed as well. So because of they have three options, they need to decide which one that they would take. To determine what to do in this situation, the order picker, the person who picks the order from the warehouse to be shipped to the customers, needs to communicate with the warehouse supervisor, production supervisor, and also sales clerk. Whatever the final decision is, the warehouse supervisor has to contact the sales clerk so that the sales clerk can notify the customer about the changes, and also the accounting department also needs to be informed as well uh, in terms of changing the information on the invoice. Thank you.